Hey, brother. Adam, I was meaning to talk to you, man. You know, back in the day, I remember when we first started doing the videos, there was something about you, man. There was this energy, this atom that would come out through the camera, right? There's this energy that would reach through and grab someone and pull them in. And then now I'm watching the videos and it's just kind of like Adam. Like, it's weak. There's just something missing, right? I feel like whatever you used to have, whatever we used to have in those videos is gone. And I feel like it's not on my part. I feel like that you're slacking a little bit. No offense or anything. So in this next video, we got a great question about a Toreando Pass. I really want to see just really, Adam, like come out there and like grab the camera, grab the person through the screen and really Adam them all up. Cool? So I'll expect more today. So today we got a question from Evan, and Evan has a question about the Toreando Pass. So he's wondering, because he's seen different people talk about it differently. He says, man, some people say the Toreando Pass is like you should be on the outside of the knees. He says, but some people say that with the Toreando Pass, you need to be on the inside of the knees. And so he's wondering, like, which one is it? So Evan, thank you for the question, brother. And today I'm gonna show you guys a few different grips that you can use for the Toreando Pass. And I'll talk about why I like the different grips, because again, it's all the way that you wanna use it, right? But I'll talk about why I use different grips with that basic Bullfighter Toreando Pass. As always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. All right, guys, so the basic Toreando Pass, there's lots of variations to it. But most often, Toreando Bullfighter Pass, you can think about, the bullfighter, right? Like they have the cape and you're kind of swinging to the side with the bull. It's the same thing. We grab some sort of grip here on the knee, here, boom, step to the side, right? And there's so much debate about this simple movement, right? Some guys say you go inside out with the feet. Some people say you go outside in. Some people say outside grips, inside grips, pant grips down low. There's so many options, okay? The first thing that I'll say about all of this stuff is you got to try it out for you, because if you notice in your question, I mean, you were saying like multiple people, like very high level jiu-jitsu guys, were all like having different opinions about it. And that's the thing about jiu-jitsu, right? It's not this is the way, this is a way, right? There's different ways to do this stuff, and we're always sort of, creating our own stew, right? So you take a little bit from here, a little bit from there, then you mix it all up. Now with the Bullfighter Pass, right? The way that I like to use it most often with bigger guys, I go outside knees. I'll go outside here, and the reason being is because I feel like I have a lot faster of a push to the side. So like when I'm doing a Bullfighter Pass, bang, I can go here, right? And I can drop down. And a lot of times with bigger guys, I like that speed element of that outside pass. You were talking about like Low does it a lot, right? Does it outside, bang, and shoves through. And again, you can go outside in or inside out. Either one of those, I've seen them work. Okay, but I like the outside grip against people where I'm trying to be a little bit faster. The inside grips, I'm very particular about when I use these. I don't feel like I have as strong of a push here. I have a good push-pull element where I can drop down with my shoulder here. But this is also really good if the person is maybe a spider guard player. So if he's a spider guard player, if I go here, those feet they're perfectly set for a spider guard. So if the person's a spider guard, I typically go inside, bang, and keep those elbows tucked in. So if he's trying to play spider guard, it's a lot more difficult to do that, and I can start to bunch him up a little bit. Again, because if he's going to be a, spider guard player, he's gonna wanna play that guard, and by crushing those hips up, it's easier to pass. Now the other one that we experienced right here, that I was sharing at the beginning, is these pant grips. I love the pant grips here because we can shove these down here, and it really weakens a lot of the positions. Again, there's a little bit of looseness, so I don't have as strong of a pull or a push, but what I do have is I have the ability to kind of like move my arms in different directions, and I can really stuff these legs. I can, because the legs are strong here, right? Like, so if I try to push, it's, they're strong, but once I start to pull these hips out there, if he tries to keep his leg down, I can push these suckers down, and I can either step in here like into like a leg drag position, spike pass down to the shoulder, or even just a basic Toreando type pass. So the way that I like to play them, Evan, since you're asking the question, and again, I encourage you, right, to try the different grips, find the one that you like. Because I remember one of the guys I learned in Toreando Pass early on, he would play like alternate grips. He'd play one and he would switch them depending on the pass side that he was going to. But play around with them. But with the outside grips, I like them when I'm trying to be fast and trying to like get to the side really quickly against the person. If they're a little bit smaller, because I'm a little bit heavier, 200 plus pounds. Against smaller guys, sometimes I'll go with this inside grip because they want to play lasso, they want to play that spider guard game, so I try to go inside to stop that. And in some cases, I just like sometimes if the pants are tight, or if the person's really grippy with the sleeves, and I don't like that, then sometimes I can come down here and grab here, boom, and overextend them with the pant grips. So try those different variations, and what I would encourage you to do is try each one for like a week, right? And see what kind of like success you have with it, and then just kind of work through them and see how they work for you in different situations and find the one you like best. But those are the reasons why I would use those different grips. So Evan, I hope that video is helpful to you. And guys, if you're having trouble with your Toreando Pass or you just were thinking about different grips, I hope this is helpful to you. Guys, I'm finished. Adam? Jesus Christ. That was good. You know, maybe a little less high pitched, but I like the enthusiasm. It's good, yeah. Talk to you guys next time.